Hey, thanks so much for being here. Welcome or welcome back. So I was doing the updates in my planners for the evening, and I figure why not just take a few minutes and take you along the process and chat with you about my thoughts and updates and feelings, I guess, about my system this almost third quarter of the year. Yeah, so I hope that if you're interested, I hope you stick around. So here I have my three main planners that I reach out for on a daily basis. I use this one to sort of plan my life pretty much. It has everything that I can possibly think of. It's in here, from personal, medical, medication, exercise, self-care, appointments, doctor appointments, doctor contacts, possible contact, you name it. Everything's in here. I even tried to or attempted or actually set up a few pages here in the back to have as a summary of my monthly overviews. I really haven't got into it because I have been doing my daily and memory keeping in my Hovening to Gusset, but I do think I'm planning on hopefully coming over here at some point and adding an overview for each month. So I did went ahead and set up a few of the months at a time, and then I separated a few pages to have the entire year, just to kind of again just to kind of have an overview for a recap, I guess, for the entire month. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I haven't really felt inspired to do that, and I really wanted to take my time and set it up um pretty, I guess. So I have the I guess the outline here ready for to do that, and I just have to find a time to do that. But basically everything else happens in here. So my daily um planning, even weather tracking, that's what I've been doing. Not tracking, but kind of to have an idea on what the weather is like going to be like during the week. That doesn't really mean that it is exactly that way, but at least it helps to when we're planning events and stuff that is outdoors and stuff like that. So so again, on the evening, what I'll do is I just have these two tabs in here, very simple, just monthly overview and daily. And what I'll do in the evening is just come over here and check whatever item I had already pre-planned to do ahead of time. I actually did a video when I set up the overview for the month, and showing you how I was doing this, pre-planning for the entire month ahead of time. So if you're interested on that, I'm going to link that video below because it explains how I'm using the 12-week year as a guide to do this. So I already had the main important things that I want to accomplish during the month are already pre-planned. And so all I have to do is in the morning I'll check, just make sure that I still willing to do the thing with the item, and then in the evening I will come over here and check it off. So that's what I've been doing. So I already did today, and I already updated today on this one, but I still wanted to show you how I did. So again, I will add more things to do on a daily basis. This is the priority section, and then I have my trackers. This is a new setup here that I also shared with you, I believe, not so long ago. So I will link that below. Actually, I think I shared this one, but they're similar, I guess, different. I'm gonna collect a few of these and use them, like really use them, and then once I have a few to show you, I'll do another video just talking about the spreads and how they worked out and all that stuff. But I'm liking this one so far. To have I'm liking to the ability to see each item with their own tracking. This is something that I've always known that I liked, to have the visual, I guess, on the item that I'm tracking. So this is a definitely one of my favorite setups. So I'll come over here, make sure that my priorities have been completed, and if not, then I decide whether or not I'm going to migrate it to the next day, or if they're no longer applicable to what I'm working for. I update my trackers. The weather, I set it up at the beginning of the week, so there's nothing really for me to update here other than just checking what's gonna be like supposedly the next day. It says that the entire week was gonna be thunderstormy, and it really hasn't. So yeah. The other thing that I'm doing a little bit different is my meal planning, or this time I'm calling it eating. because I'm just tracking what I ate during the day instead of planning the meals for the week in here. So at the end of the day, I'll come over here and just fill in what I ate for the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's just a way for me to sort of track what I'm eating. And if for some reason I start feeling bad or something, I know that what I was eating, I guess, and know if there was something different that maybe it's making me feel uncomfortable. So that's the whole reason I'm doing that. Then I left this area here for just random notes, so it's just a reminder here to make an appointment, and anything else that comes to mind will go here. And then I have another little tracker here, which is for my habits. So basically, I'm tracking daily habits, so things that I would like to do on a daily basis for the rest of my life, hopefully. And I just want to have a place to track, so that goes in here. And then these are areas that I am working on currently, so they can change eventually. Maybe next week I might track something different, and so on. So yeah. So this one is updated. That's what I do in the evening, just kind of update those. And then I'll come over here. This is my work planner or my content creation planner. So I'll go to my tracking, to the tracker. This is the common planner, so it has the quarter trackers in the front. So this time around, I am tracking just cash flow, whether or not I did anything that can help me to bring in more cash, and that's what I have been tracking in here. Not very strict, just very loosely sort of tracking that, because again, I don't necessarily have one thing that I do on a daily basis for that. It's just multiple things. So yeah, today is the 12th actually, so I haven't been tracking this. So I did some today, nothing yesterday or the day before or the day before. So yeah, I gotta get better at this, because I guess the whole reason I added this tracker in here again is to ensure that each day I do one thing, at least one thing, whether that is post on social media or share a freebie or create a blog post, something like that, that has to do with cash flow. So that's that for the tracker. Then this is the monthly. And the monthly, I didn't really have anything because I have been focusing on school. So it has been a bit challenging to kind of juggle everything, but yeah. So today, what I could do is just add that I am filming, so that could be something that counts. And I did review the content that I already had filmed before. So all I have to do in that sense is just decide whether or not I'm going to use it or not. Yeah, and then tomorrow I'm thinking I'm going to go through my to-dos. Since we are almost halfway through the month, I just want to make sure that I am working towards the goals that I set at the beginning of the month. So I am just going to add here, review, focus for the month. Just that one to-do item there, and then go from there. I do have to do other work as well, so I'm going to do update spreadsheets because we have to work on that. And so as far as the monthly overview, that's pretty much what I do. And then I'll go to my weekly and I'll do the same thing. So if I had anything already pre-planned for the day, I will go ahead and update that. And I did say that I wanted to create content, which I did, but not necessarily for what I wanted, which is it was for my common planner group and for my Patreons. So I am going to just remove this. Let me see if I can actually do that. Just remove the dot, the color dot, and move it to tomorrow. And maybe tomorrow I can focus on making those happen. If I can grab the tweezers somewhere in here. I'm gonna see if I can actually move that from here. I don't know, but it will work. And I do have plenty more. I just don't feel like looking for them, so we'll see if we can save this one. And I did have something for tomorrow though. Tomorrow I wanted to do a media post, but I can do both. I can create content um and do the post. So that's the idea. That doesn't mean it has to happen that way, but I have been using the dots to kind of highlight the section and remind me of what it is that I wanted to do. So that kind of works. So today's task, nothing happened other than just filming. And I did filmed twice. I filmed this video sort of in the morning. I didn't do like an update of my planners, but I did film me chatting about what I'm using lately and what I'm craving to switch around. I might not necessarily share that one because I'm not completely happy with the outcome, but we'll see. But I did film it, so it counts, right? I tried. So I am gonna do AM filming in here, which was June update. And then I'm filming now, which is, oh my goodness, this is terrible. I am writing upside, sort of pretty much upside down because I have to kind of switch so you guys can see what I'm doing. That is terrible. I went from this line all the way to the bottom line. Okay, that can't happen. Sorry. All right, let's try this again. So I did film today. Let me see if I can actually twist it. Or not twist it, but flip it a little. There. So I'm filming. Now is just evening planning updates, and possibly I might have time to talk about what I'm planning on switching around. But if not, then I'll do a separate video for that. But at least I got this two done, and I did reviewed my content vault. So I did a review, which is pretty much what I wrote on my monthly anyways. I just have like to add it on the weekly to know exactly what day I did it and if it's going along with the plan, I guess, for the week. And for tomorrow, I did say I wanted to do these, but I'm not gonna add any information right now, details. I'm just gonna wait until I actually get it done and then write more information in here. And that's pretty much it. So not a lot going on in here, just kind of brainstorming ideas and possible topics that I would like to talk about and stuff like that. And then now I'm gonna move these in here. These are done, so I can just take this one, put it away. And then for the cousin, I'm not necessarily going to update everything for with you on camera because I do take my time. So what I'll do is just kind of show you what I've been doing. Again, every morning I'll open this one and I enter my my affirmation for today. So today I wrote I am aware, meaning that I wanted to do better, I guess, in certain areas, and I wanted to be aware all day. So I wrote this word to kind of trigger that feeling like, hey, this morning you thought about this and you said you were going to do better. So, keep it up. So, yeah, that's basically that. And then for the monthly, again, it's just tracking whether or not I spend for this month specifically. And today I didn't, but I do have to order groceries. So I'm going to leave that blank for now. We'll see. And then for the daily, I was so tired today. Well, I woke up early because we had an appointment super early, but I also did go to bed super late. So I slept like for 4 hours. And once that appointment was over, I was done. I just needed to go to sleep and I slept for about another 4 hours midday. So yeah. So that's basically what I do in here. I just kind of write a blurb in the morning and then in the evening I'll just write something very short again to kind of summarize the day. So that's what I will do down here for today. And then in the morning tomorrow, I will come over here and do my blur for the morning and like that. So until I have my entire week. The only difference on this week is that I am having these little dots here to remind me things that I want to accomplish this week. hoping anyways, that I things that I want to do. So they don't have a specific time, and they're not necessarily things that I have to do this week, but I will definitely like to. So I just went ahead and added those in there as a reminder, and then I have rate my day as well. So today I want to say that it went well, even though I was super tired. I did manage to complete my school paper and turn that in, so that was a relief. I just have to wait. Hopefully, I just hope that it get graded and I pass so I can move on to my other classes. So yeah. And then for the daily, I lost my, looks like I lost my tab somewhere. But for the dailies, you know about my dailies. I just go ahead and add my notes for the day. Very, um, just very random, very different every day. So there's no rules in this notebook. I just do whatever. This is today, so I just went in here and wrote that I needed coffee. I added a sticker to add my appointment, and then that was it. I forgot about this book all day. So I think that I might have a few more minutes to just write down a little bit about today. And if not, then I'll do it in the morning, along with my morning entry for the next day. So that's pretty much what I do anyways. And then I come over here and write my day as well. And I did say that was a good day, so I'm just going to give me the highest score. And that's pretty much it. So this is June so far. And I have been loving the customization that I have been doing on my notebook, but I also kind of miss my entire pages. So I am anxious to get to July so I can go back to my full page. And yeah, so that's as far as my update. That's what I do every evening. Just come over here, check my notebooks, make sure that I am still on track for what I said I wanted to do. Tomorrow morning, I do want to kind of check on my goals that I set for the week in my cousin. So what I can do though, as a reminder, is just add a note here really, really quick, just in case, just to trigger that reminder there to check on that. And yep, quick reminder there just to kind of go over those. And then, so now I can talk to you about what I've been craving and thinking about doing for the next half of the year. And I'm just thinking about it because I don't really, it's just an idea. It's not something that I know how to go about. I know that I like to have these three and I love having them separate. I like that I have the spaces that I need on each one. So for my catch all, the Hobonichi Weeks is perfect because it has just enough space to carry everything that I need to do. The Common Planner in the TN size has been working great for all the notes and random stuff, brainstorming and ideas that I have. And then my cousin, it has been great for my fun planner sort of thing. But I am craving the one sort of system. So I was thinking about getting a personal rings planner. And I know that it makes no sense because I'm trying to go small, but then I'm also thinking about adding another thing. So the idea is to, at some point, collect all of these sections in that one. And I think that what I did wrong at the beginning of the year was to get a Wonderland 222 in the A5 size. That was too big for me to carry around and have everything in one place. I'm still using it though for my school notes and stuff like that. But as you can see, I don't even have space in my areas to show you. This is an A5 and the actual cover is just a tad bigger so it can fit, you know, nicely around an A5. So it takes most of my space. So I got tired of that and that's when I started switching things around. But I do like the flexibility of having a ring system and the flexibility of adding all the tabs and sections that I need. So this one I'm using for school. So I have all my classes and all my notes and everything that I work, papers and things that I have for school. But I kind of want the same system, but smaller. So I'm imagining then that a personal size could be that middle sort of compromise. And what I'm thinking is to give it a test for now as a summary of what's going on in these three. So if I do get a personalized rings, maybe I could just duplicate information, or I can, at the end of the year, decide to cut out the most important pages and then collect them there as an archive sort of system and see how that goes. I don't know. I have so many ideas and so many possibilities, but if you have any affordable personal sized rings cover or system that you can recommend, please leave it below in the comments. I'm still searching. I don't want to spend a ton of money on it and then not use it. So I am still looking for something that is affordable and it allows me to kind of test it out and see how it goes. So I guess that's my idea of what I want the next half of the year to look like. It will be an experiment sort of period for me, with the intention to see if at the um, by next year, 2025, I have a better idea on what I want and I can compile everything, even though I do like to have my separate systems. So where can I kind of find that middle ground? And I'm thinking that a rings system can be that solution. But yeah, I'm still searching for the perfect option to at least give it a try. So it has to be something that is affordable, that looks pretty and feel pretty, but it's also not going to make me feel guilty if I don't use it. So yeah, I think that that's basically it. This is my system and what I've been using now, and the routine that I kind of follow through every evening, and my thoughts for the next half of the year, starting in July. Hopefully, I have a better idea on what it is that I want to do. And yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. Hopefully, it gives you some inspiration and ideas, and maybe if you're going through the same feelings about wanting to change, you know that you're not alone. We all go through the same sooner or later. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.